I'm a big fan of Red Murdock, the linebacker from Buffalo.
Yeah.
Now, look, when I say a big fan, I mean we're in the range where we're
4th, 5th round kind of guys.
We're securely talking about 4th round guys because everybody's going to have like warts at this point.
Sure.
You just got to figure out what you want people to be good at, and then we'll go from there. Brian, Red Murdock ain't scared of nobody.
Great name.
Fantastic. So look, Brian.
So, be a bull rider.
So Brian, so this is what I thought. I thought Red Murdock was a white man because I watch a lot of westerns, and when you watch westerns, there's a lot of dudes in them westerns named Red. You know what I'm saying? Red is a name of a cowboy in a western movie.
Yeah.
Red Murdock got long dreads at Buffalo, so he ain't one of them traditional Reds.
He's not a Red.
But Brian, Red Murdock plays so fearless.
He does,
and that kind of jumps off the tape a little bit. I don't like calling dudes dogs, man. But Brian, I think this would qualify as a dude that got dog in him. Yeah. You know, if you're sick and tired of seeing linebackers that are afraid of offensive linemen. Go watch Red Murdock.
Yeah, for sure.
Even to his detriment sometimes, Brian. Yeah. He explodes at offensive linemen. He fights them on purpose, but that ends up working in his favor because if running backs are going to go off the blocks of an offensive lineman, he's right there. I think he diagnoses pretty well, Brian. I don't want to call him a super athlete. I think he's fast enough to be C gap to C gap.
Sure.
D gap to D gap. So that makes me feel like he has to be a Mike kind of guy. Brian, I think as long as he's moving forward, he's good to go. Downhill type guy, pop in his hands, very violent.
You got him right there.
And he creates turnovers too.
17 fumbles in his career he's done.
Fantastic stuff. Creates fumbles, and I think he's a cool blitzer.
Yeah.
Brian, he's stiff as all get out though.
Yeah, I didn't like the blitzing part of him.
I thought the blitzing was fine. I didn't think he was a good pass rusher.
Okay.
Because you know some guy like Harold Perkins is a good pass rusher.
Right.
I think he's a blitzer in a way that he aggressively gains ground quickly.
He tries.
I think he does. That's crazy. That's hilarious. But what you're throwing me off there, Brian. But yeah, he's incredibly stiff.
Yeah.
He doesn't opens his hips. He turns and then runs.
Right.
And that kills a lot of time.
Right.
And I don't think he's good in man coverage. I think he can kind of feel his way through zone, but him and his hips kind of make it hard to get to his landmark quick enough. So he's probably going to be like a teams guy, but in an emergency, I think he's good versus the run. And I just like the mentality and the mindset of him. So I got Murdock. Man, he might be a 5th round guy, but I like him better than Fisher and Dawson. But
I put him above those guys, but I have him in the 5th. And I this is where you're right about this guy's got a nose for the ball though. And there's times when you watch him play where it looks like he's reading the play, and then other times it's kind of like he's thrown off by the scheme.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of like, what am I doing? But he's a tough guy, hence the name Red. When the ball's at him, he could do a really nice job. There's some downhill traits to his game. He's got the heavy-handedness. I think you highlighted that. Striking the blocker, I think that's another thing that I think you got that right about that. The balance, to hold his ground. There's times when he could avoid blocks, but there is times where you watch him when he's reading and he's extending and he goes past the play.
Yeah.
He reads too far, and then he tries to get back and he can't get back in on the play. Like I said, there's some good flow, and then there's others where he can be a little slow or a little late. And I think that's, once again, like people playing with his eyes a little bit. They do put him in some man coverage stuff. I mean, you could see him, Central Michigan, UConn, you could see him covering the backside of the backfield. You could see him going up the field and doing that, but mainly kind of a spot drop linebacker, kind of gets to a spot, kind of looks around, tries to find out where he's at. But I tell you what, man, I love the toughness. I love the fact that the way he's able to finish, and I do think there's some burst to his game. I'm a little bit I think some of the stuff about teams like work against him, like he'll see things, and I mentioned the overrunning of the plays, I think was something that bothered me.